Have you ever heard of global warming? The chances are you have. But do you know how much it's affecting our world in bad ways? If not, you've come to the right place. Global warming is continuously affecting our world in bad ways and won't stop till we take action. So today I'll be telling you 3 out of the hundreds of places in the world that are being affected by global warming the most, and 3 ways that you can help out just by being at home and simply doing these things. So my first place is the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is the saltiest body of water in the world, which means since there aren't any animals that would swim in the saltiest water in the world, that's why it's called the Dead Sea. So, ever since a couple of years ago, since global warming has started, the water vapor has risen and the rate has risen. So it is a 100% chance, like 100% chance of a possibility that by 2050 it will just be salt everywhere. There will not be any water. So it wouldn't be called the Dead Sea, it would just be salt. My second place is the Alaskan forests. The Alaskan forests are located in Alaska, in the state of Alaska. And since global warming is killing the trees because it's so hot, the plants are dying, so they would have to cut down the trees, and so there wouldn't be really forests because there aren't trees and plants. My last place is Key West, Florida, which is located in Florida. Key West is surrounded by water. It's really pretty there, and since the water level is rising in Key West, if it keeps rising at this rate, which is pretty high, again by 2050, which is a possibility, if they don't rise the road, if the roads don't rise, it will just become an underwater attraction like Atlantis. So you wouldn't want that. So there are 3 ways that you can help out. So the first thing that you can do is go solar. Some Arlington public schools do have solar panels on their buildings, and some houses do also too. And that will really help decrease the global warming rate in a really big way. You can also try to drive less, like try to make your parents at least walk more or bike or just something simple. And it also just helps your fuel, and you wouldn't be wasting that much fuel. That's my point. And also pollution. Pollution is a huge way global warming is increasing, which is really bad because pollution is really bad in certain parts of the world, including India. And so it's very bad. And I think if you just simply recycle and do whatever you have to do, because the SCA has already given out papers about those. And so if you just really simply follow those directions, it will really help out in the simplest ways. So my point is that there are the smallest things in the world, including, in this case, global warming, that if you just pay attention to the smallest things, that we wouldn't have these little problems that are affecting our world in bad ways.